Good evening, our viewers, and welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. There is a way that the spin doctors of William Samoei Ruto have been trying to portray him while addressing international dignitaries, or anytime he is addressing a gathering outside the country, as far as the international community is concerned, whether in Africa, whether in Europe or in America. For those of you who are very keen on William Samoei Ruto's presidency and the way he relates to the international circles, the way he relates with foreign dignitaries, the way he addresses people in the international circles is very, very different from the way he talks as a president in Kenya. I want you to look at a number of these instances. When he became the president, he gave his maiden speech at the United Nations. And you remember very well that immediately he gave his speech, a discussion emerged whether he was reading or he was speaking offhand. And for those of us who knows the things to do with communication, tunajua vizuri sana ya kwamba alikuwa akisoma. Again, when you look at William Samoei Ruto, we cannot dispute the fact that he is very eloquent. The man has the gift of the gab. Mugala muwe na haki umpe. And this is one way that he was able to win the hearts of many Kenyans by appealing to them using the language. Najua maneno mazuri mtoa nyoka pagoni. Nyoka alitoka pagoni. So when he was addressing the Pan-African Parliament, William Samoei Ruto was given a standing ovation. He was given a standing ovation because of his eloquence. He was given a standing ovation because of the way he was able to address the issues that affect Africans. I remember he even called the African countries to unite and do anything, and maybe bomb South Sudan to liberate the Sudanese government from the hands of the rebels. And again, he went to, I think, to Senegal. He addressed parliament in Senegal, and he talked a lot about the way we should have the dollar done away with, and maybe do away with the dollars, trading with the dollars, and we should trade with our currencies. Something that we are calling de-dollarization of the economy, of the African economy. Again, he was given a standing ovation. Watu wakashangilia kwa makofi wakisimama kwa heshima kutokana na hii hotuba ya mlubi. Again, William Samoei Ruto, today he was talking in France. While in France, he addressed a gathering of the youth, and the gathering was clapping, some almost singing in praise of the good orator. And immediately after the powerful speech on climate change, he was also given a standing ovation. And this did not end here, because again, he was in the Global Finance Summit in Paris, where he schooled the European on the fair trade way of because you see, he was telling them that they have been mistreating Africans. He gave a strong presentation, if you ask me. And this is very, very different from the way we know William Samoei Ruto. Ni tofauti kabisa. So in this video, I want us to look at what William Samoei Ruto's spin doctors are after in the international circles. If you are joining this channel for the first time, kindly like this video at this juncture, or subscribe if you have never subscribed. Kufu anataka nini? Ni mambo gani ambayo hawa wanataka kutimiza kwa sababu unapomwangalia William Samoei Ruto, tunaona mtu tofauti kabisa wakati ambapo ako katika jukwaa la kimataifa. Wakati ambapo wanatoa hotuba yake, anakuwa mtu tofauti kabisa. And you see, it is not the William Samoei Ruto that we know. Ni mtu ambaye anaongea kana kwamba amejawa na jazba. So if you look at him very keenly, you realize that he is after something. So what is he after? Why is he talking like this? Kwa nini anajitokeza na kuogea hivi? Kwa nini maneno yake yanakuwa mateule? The first thing that may shock you is that the spin doctors, William Samoei spin doctors, who include people like Moses Kuria, strongly believe that William Samoei Ruto can win the Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, that is what they believe. For those of you who don't know what is the Nobel Peace Prize, it is a prize that is given to anybody who shall have conferred the greatest benefit to humankind in the preceding year. Like now, if William Samoei Ruto would have done so much to benefit mankind, definitely a committee of Nobel Prize would sit down and would award him of $1.5 million. Yes, it is worth that much. The Nobel Peace Prize could even be worth more than that. $1.5 million. And one person, Kenyan person who has escaped this Nobel Peace Prize ambaye hajapata na watu huwa wanatarajia kwamba agepata ni Ngugi wa Thiong'o, the author of so many books in Gikuyu, in English and in Kiswahili. He has not won this despite contributing so much in the literary world. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho watu wanafikiri ni kwamba wanafikiri William Samoei Ruto anaweza kuwa ameshinda the Nobel Peace Prize, na kwa sababu kama tunavyojua hapa anaweza kupata pesa nyingi sana kama jambo hili linawezekana. But if I ask you, do you think William Samoei Ruto can win the Nobel Peace Prize? Because if you ask me, it will be easier for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle than William Samoei Ruto to win the Nobel Peace Prize. How can he win the Nobel Peace Prize when his legitimacy is still contested up to today? How can he win the Nobel Peace Prize when Kenya's other name is corruption, ufisadi, kula Kenya kwanza? It will be very hard. But that is what they believe, if you ask me. And anytime William Samoei Ruto will be addressing the international gathering, utaona ya kwamba atakuwa akiongea namna hii, kama anatetea wananchi wa Afrika, kama anatetea wa Afrika wote, and even the housing levy that is supposed to have massive settlements is geared towards this, for those of you who don't know. Hivyo ndivyo ambavyo anafikiria kwamba in case he succeeds in settling thousands of homeless Kenyans, then he can easily win the Nobel Peace Prize. The second thing that is making him talk the way he's talking in the international circles is that he wants to register his presence. You know, William Samoei Ruto is a new president because he has not even completed his first year in office. Na ili atamlikane ya kwamba amefika, amewasili, lazima jitokeze kwa namna tofauti so that his presence can be felt. Because he is already overshadowed by people like Museveni. He is overshadowed by so many people, like now the presidents of many other countries, Nigeria and many others. Kwamba ili kutagaza kufika kwake na kuwasili kwake na kujulikana kwake, lazima aongee hivi ili watu wasikilize. And for sure, many people are now raising questions, trying to understand William Samoei Ruto, including European countries, kutokana na vile ambavyo anazungumzia kwa moyo wa ndani na uzito wa ulimi, na kwa a lot of about the way the Africans are exploited by the whites. Is he going to succeed, if I may ask you? Again, William Samoei Ruto has what I call the spirit of Jigoism. That spirit that was leading people like Adolf Hitler and people like Mussolini of Italy and Adolf Hitler of Germany. He has that spirit of conquest. And now he feels that he needs to conquer the world also. Having conquered Kenya, he feels that it is now time to conquer Africa. It is now time to conquer the world. That is what he believes. And that is why that strong spirit of Jigoism, coupled with a spirit of deja vu, that spirit of deja vu that is like, he has been there. It's like telling people, you know, it's not the first time I experience this. I was the only person in Kenya who vied for the presidency and defeated the deep state the first time and won the elections. I believe this is a statement that is passing to the world. That is what I believe. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There are other reasons that could be motivating Ruto to do or to behave or to act the way he is acting in the international circles. Kindly have a blessed day. Bye-bye.